I've seen, you guys in the studio, videos of you guys kind of coming up with ideas.
Yeah.
How much is jamming a part of it? How much is like, I've got a bass part, I've got a guitar part, if John has a guitar part that he's working on or whatever, Anthony has a vocal line. How did Chili Peppers songs come together historically?
You just said it all right there.
Anything, right?
All of it, yeah, anything.
Yeah.
It's like we have all these tools, and whatever we have, we use. A lot of great songs have come from jams, because usually, it's always different, but usually we plug in, we get into a room, and someone just starts, starts just playing whatever they're thinking of at the time. It might be something they thought of at home beforehand, but usually not. In a jam, it's just like letting the moment exist, and all the reference points that we share and stuff just start jamming, and next thing you know, we're playing something and kind of like, everyone's kind of looking at each other like, yeah, that feels good. We might be jamming for an hour and a half, and that might not happen for an hour and a half. It might sound like shit, but all of a sudden it's like something clicks in, it feels good, and it's like, someone records it on their phone or whatever we had, or just remembers it, but it's like, oh, that sounds like a verse or a chorus or even a bridge, or it might be sound like, oh, that sounds like a bridge for that other tune we were working on last week, or whatever it is, jams like that. And then lots of times, I come in with a bass line that I thought of at home, like, oh, this will be a good song, or maybe a whole series of bass lines that all connect into a song that imply chords or, certain rhythms. And John, for Shante is, he's, of us, I think, the great songwriter in the group. He's really, really, and like we really had a thing before he joined the band. Like we had a thing.
Yeah.
And an inimitable thing. But when he came, he was able to really help us channel that inimitable thing into really good song structures. He was just so good with chords and melodies, and he's such a studier of the structure of songwriting, which I hadn't really done. I never played along with records or anything. I always just do my own freaky thing, and I really learned a lot from him and got better at that myself. But he's really great at it, and all of a sudden I felt like he was able to give something, especially to Anthony as a lyricist and a singer, that I wasn't able to give. I'm much better at giving that now, but I wasn't good at that, And so all of a sudden we were all, because before that I was kind of running the show with the musical part of the songwriting, like everything came from a bass line pretty much, and not everything, but most of it.
Right.
And then when John came, all of a sudden, like, here's this chord and melody, you know what I mean? And I never would have thought of that. I would have thought of it, and it happens, when it's under the bridge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so he bought something like that, and, we all really learned from him. But, so we all, we just kind of figured it out, So then things started coming from that in a really profound way. Because I'm sorry to get back to your question, but so I'm coming with bass lines. John's coming in with these guitar parts and melodies. Chad is and the drummers through the years, just locking in. You know what I mean? Like ultimately, it's always this thing. Like for me, whether I'm playing with the group or playing by myself, like I'll be sitting there, just laying down, and all of a sudden I'll notice there's like this big drool going down to my chest, And it's like, oh, I'm doing something good. Like I'm so gone, I'm fucking drooling. You know what I mean? And it's in those moments where it's like, because the great stuff doesn't come from figuring and thinking and cerebral. Yeah, sure, you study knowledge, but you study it to let go of it, and you have it as a vehicle to let God come through, So, everything is vital, everything is important. The relentless study and the lifestyle of like a musician, that's what I do. Going back to the thing of not having another plan, like this is it.